it's anti-Jewish, it's anti-Israel, but it's anti-American.
Yes.
And I want you to expand on that.
Yes, from the very first moment, the student and faculty protesters were talking about the U.S. as the ultimate evil, parroting the language of the IRGC, the
Iranian Revolutionary Guard.
Yeah, the Iranian Revolutionary Guard Corps, when they call Israel the little Satan and the United States the big Satan. There's no difference between how they talk about Israel in the United States and how the pro-Hamas students at Columbia talk about that. I mentioned them cheering on the Houthis, the terrorists that were shooting on American ships. We have to remind people that as of right now, there are still 7 American citizens being held hostage by Hamas. The students and faculty at Columbia are cheering on Hamas, not calling for the release of the hostages, but cheering on the ones holding them. The first thing I want to say is, yes, we need allies, but every non-Jewish person listening, you shouldn't be treating this as like, I want to be a good ally. Because this isn't a Jewish problem. This is a societal problem, right? When I have spoken and do speak and will keep speaking up against racism, even though I'm not white, but I pass as white, then it's not because I'm an ally to someone else. It's because racism is a problem for society. I am not a woman, but I'm a feminist. Not because I'm an ally to women, not because my wife is a woman because I have a 3-year-old daughter, but because this is wrong, period. This is my problem. It's not someone else's problem that I'm helping with. And I think that's an important thing that people must remember.
It was a shattered country when I arrived on the 9th of October, devastated by what had happened on the 7th, of course, as any country would have been. But it's picked itself back up. It's fought back very, very hard against the Hamas and Hezbollah and other attackers from around the region, including Iran, of course. And it's making great progress. I think the people, and I've been living with many people from Israel, including some of the internally displaced population of northern Israel.
Because there is a direct link between the way a nation conducts its warfare and the way it conducts its society. If we were to be barbarians on the battlefield just because we can, and thank God we can, the IDF is a very powerful military, these norms will be integrated into our civilian lives and harms every checks and balances in our fragile society. And that is especially relevant to a country with a military of its own people. We don't have a professional military. Our soldiers, our reservists are us. It's the accountant, it's the lawyer, it's the teacher. So there is an immense importance to maintain these high standards when it's possible. The notion of Zionism is redefined. What we will do with the hostages will redefine Zionism as we know it for the next generation and 100 years, if you'd like, because it is based on the fundamental principle of solidarity, of Kol Yisrael Arevim Ze Lazeh. So this is what's happening with the hostages. It's much more than just a humane tragedy. It's a national issue that will impact the way that we Jews in and outside of Israel, and God, I hate the word diaspora.
Yes.
In and outside of Israel, view Zionism and Judaism alike.
Yeah, because when you say it's a national tragedy, national meaning the Jewish nation.
I mean wherever, you as well.
Exactly, wherever a Jew lives.
Absolutely, because on October 7th, Stephen, they have attacked you as well.
Absolutely.
Not just me. And I'm one of those Israelis who believe that, look, Israel is no more mine than it's yours. Mm-hmm.